Welcome. You're right where you belong. Eugenia and I have been friends for 28 years, and while life phases and stages, racking up titles and all the etceteras in life keep us busy, we are intentional about keeping each other centered and committed, and to picking up right where we left off. After all, it's our life support.
Hello, Mama. Welcome back to the podcast. If you're listening while folding laundry, sitting in the car, hiding in the bathroom for a minute, or rocking a baby who just won't sleep, I'm really glad you're here. Today's episode is all about the peaceful moments, because if you're anything like me, the idea of finding peace can feel unrealistic. Life is loud, kids need things, the house is never fully quiet, and rest can feel like another item on the to-do list. So today we're not chasing peace. We're not overhauling our lives. We're just talking about small, gentle moments of calm, tiny pockets of peace that can exist inside real motherhood. Take a breath with me. Alexis, how was your week? And was there an instance where you felt like you needed a pocket of peace?
Yes, every 20 minutes. I'm kidding. Not really. But I feel like when I am in the shuffle and traveling quite a bit and going to various places, sometimes that whole mom Uber situation just gets me razzled and frazzled, and it is a lot. So I definitely take those moments when the car is empty, and that could literally be 20 to 30 minutes, and I just breathe. What about you?
Yeah. For me, honestly, my week wasn't bad. It was just full. So, it's like one of those weeks where like everything was happening at the same time. You got kids, you got work you got to do, and just like the mental load of it all. I remember at one point standing in my kitchen and like taking a breath and thinking, okay, like I need to pause. You know what I mean? And then as far as like another pocket of peace of mind, I remember, I'm trying to like wake up earlier than the kids and, the husband to get in my pocket of peace. So I had that this week. I did my devotions. I had my coffee and, my coffee was still hot and that never really happens. Right.
What?
So, yeah, it was just a small moment that just kind of really grounded me. So
That is amazing, especially hot coffee.
yeah, because that baby, I be reheating this coffee every 5 to 10 minutes, it seems like.
Yes, yes.
Mhm.
As moms, we often imagine peace as something huge: a quiet house, a full night of sleep, a weekend away, a life that feels caught up. And while those things can be wonderful, they're not always available, especially in certain seasons of motherhood. I'm in that season. But peace doesn't have to be big to be real. Sometimes peace is sitting in the car for 30 seconds before going inside. I guess I was an overachiever because I did 30 minutes. Drinking your coffee while it's still warm. You did that this week, and I'm proud of you.
I did.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Taking one slow breath before responding to a meltdown. Still working on that. It's getting a little crazy these days.
Mhm.
Or standing in the
Yeah.
sunlight at the kitchen window. These moments might feel small, but they count. Peace doesn't always come from changing your circumstances. Sometimes it's from changing how you meet them. And that's where pockets of peace live, essentially.
Right. Yeah. Let's talk about mom guilt for a second. That voice that says, I should be doing more. I don't deserve rest yet. Other moms handle this better. I'll relax when everything is done. Here's the truth. Motherhood is never fully done. There will always be another snack to get. Ooh, those snacks. Another mess or another need. So if we wait for permission to rest, we'll be waiting forever. Taking small moments to regulate yourself isn't selfish, it's not lazy, it's not indulgent. It's how we stay present, it's how we respond instead of react, and it's how we show our kids what care looks like. You are allowed to feel okay even when things are unfinished. Regulating for me isn't like a meditation or it's not anything fancy. It's just creating a tiny pause so I didn't carry my stress into the next moment. For example, another pocket of peace of mind, which I think you mentioned earlier, was me sitting in my car after school drop offs. I didn't have any music on. I wasn't scrolling on my phone. I just needed a minute to breathe and calm my nervous system. You need that before jumping into the rest of your day. You need that sense of calm. Alexis, can you relate? I know you can.
Yes, the car is something special for me. But yes, I can definitely relate. I have to take those moments. Sometimes it has been, I would say in the past, but I'm getting better. A total like breakdown in my piece if I didn't
Mm,
finish 100% of my to-do list by the end of the day. And so now I'm okay with not completing it and being able to rest and being able to say, okay, my body is tired and I'm going to actually listen to my body instead of being stubborn and pushing through, you know? So I
right.
definitely do
Yeah.
that. This is going to sound so crazy, but I do it. If I'm tidying or cleaning, once I've cleaned the space, I take like the first 2 to 3 minutes and sit or just stand in silence in the space. Organized spaces just soothe me. And so it's like if
Mm,
I, freshly cleaned it, I embrace that moment as opposed to just rushing to the next. And it really helps me to kind of like recenter myself before moving to the next task.
right. I
Mm.
agree with the clean spaces. A clean space gives you like a clear mind. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Goes hand in hand.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
A moment to step away is always ideal, but let's create a pocket of peace together right now. You ready? You don't need silence.
I
You don't
guess.
need, you're ready. You're ready. You don't need silence. You don't need to close your eyes. Just stay where you are. First, we're going to notice our body. Where are we holding tension? Is it shoulders, my jaw, my hands? Let our shoulders drop a little bit. Now, let's take a slow breath in through our nose and a long breath out through our mouth. You ready?
Oh, girl, I already started.
You know what? Like, I never noticed this, but I don't always take the deep breaths that I need to take. I don't
Mm,
always like consciously breathe in through my nose and out through my mouth. I feel like I do a lot of short breaths, which is probably
yeah,
stress and anxiety just running all around. But I think I need to make sure
yeah,
to incorporate those long breaths, getting oxygen into the cells. Just something I just
definitely.
noticed.
Yeah. For me, I've actually noticed I've been taking these long, deep breaths more often, girl, because when these kids be testing me, I do the whole pause thing and
Mhm.
let me get it together. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah. This might
Yeah.
not count as a pocket of peace, but I do it. I will put myself in timeout. I really try to be
Mm,
conscious of. like my words and, choosing to speak life into situations. So it's like, if you have really pushed me, I'm going to go ahead and put myself in timeout and just regroup
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
revisit the scene, you know? So,
Right. Yeah.
you know,
I like that. Let's talk about a few realistic ways to build these moments into your day. So, number one, transition moments before getting out of the car, before picking up your phone, before responding to a child. Pause for a breath. Number two, anchor habits. Choose something that you already do, like washing your hands or making coffee, and pair it with a calming breath or a phrase. Number three, sensory grounding. Light a candle. And I actually do this a lot. I love lighting my candles. Feel warm water on your hands. Listen to one song that you love. And number four, lower the bar. Peace doesn't require perfection. It just requires presence. I feel like we reiterate this a lot in our episodes. Even 10 seconds count, right?
absolutely. And I think that we reiterate it because it's so important. Like right now, everyone is living such busy lives. The components are different, but
Mm-hmm.
the hustle and like all of just the moving parts is the same, and
Mm-hmm.
it's easy to get lost in all of the things that you're doing. And it's easy to take for granted
For
those
sure.
moments throughout the day. So I think it's a reminder
Mm-hmm.
to us, but it's a reminder to everyone, really, because the moments that matter should be forefront and should always be experiencing mindfulness.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, Mama, you're carrying a lot and you don't need to carry it all at once. Peace doesn't have to wait for a better season. It can live in small, quiet moments right alongside the chaos. My hope is that this episode reminded you that you matter too. Your nervous system matters, your well being matters. If this episode felt helpful, consider sharing it with another mom who might need a reminder to breathe. And until next time, be
Mm-hmm.
gentle with yourself. Look for the small moments and hold on to your pocket of peace. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.
If this episode inspired you, we'd love to hear your biggest takeaway. Slide into our DMs on Instagram at @thelifesupport_.
If you haven't yet, make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss a Power Hour pep talk. And leave a comment. It helps other mamas find us and transforms one mom's hustle into all of our community boosts.